Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. My name is Bubba. I just want to bring you a new story I found out about the other day. I've been wanting to work on it for quite a while. I'm learning how to do this stuff, so bear with me. But I just found out that Harley-Davidson is going woke. I found it out from a YouTuber that goes by the name of Veteran Biker. I'll put the links down below when I finish making this video, and so you can check out the whole story yourself. And he'll break it down in better detail than this old knucklehead truck driver. Okay, but yeah, it's come to find out they're in cahoots with Budweiser. Budweiser, the owner of Bud Light, the one beer that is going bankrupt because we're sick and tired of all this woke agenda trying to shove shit down our throats and trying to influence our children and it's crazy. But yeah, I was lost for words when I found this out, and I'm still lost for words when I'm trying to tell you about what's going on here. Budweiser is no longer an American product. It's was bought out by a German company, which it's got a buku bucks, right? Bought them out, and kind of find out all the CEOs there. They're all woke. They're trying to push this agenda all around the world, right? And it's for lack of better words, ladies and gentlemen, it's demonic. It's freaking demonic. You say, oh, hey, you're a biker, man. You're an outlaw. I was at one time, but I still love my motorcycles, man. And Harley-Davidson is my favorite motorcycle. I no longer have mine because I had to get rid of it because of health issues and stuff. But I sold it to my best friend. He's taking care of it, so it was kind of like let one of my kids go, man. Because I know he'd take care of it, and he would love it just as much as I did. But anyways, get back to this Bud Light and Harley. When you get done watching this video, you might want to click on the links below. I'll get them put in there for you, and this guy will break it down to the T, okay? And I really follow him on a lot of things that he's saying about how these guys are trying to bankrupt Harley-Davidson, drive stock down, swoop in and swoop them up. And they're going to be putting all the mom and pop, because all the dealerships around the country, they're all mom and pop shops, but God, we can't have them making money. Now you got to think about Harley-Davidson was going woke, a while back, and I made fun of with the employees at the Harley-Davidson in Fargo. Okay, when I found out that Harley-Davidson was going to make an electric motorcycle, I'm thinking to myself, oh, wow, wow, you think you're going to sell a lot of them? He said, I don't know. Well, what the hell are you going to do? Are you going to put a tape deck in there so you can have the sound of the old Harleys on that? I think you laughed. He said, yeah, that's probably what we're going to have to do. But if you're a speed demon, man, I like a little taste of speed now and then. Boom, boom, get up there and pump that sucker up, But it won't be limited to speed, man, so they're going to be faster than the crotch rockets, man, But anyways, they spent billions of dollars trying to get that made. You know how many of them they sold? 595 electric motorcycles. Okay, so then they come out with this other deal. They pumped all this money into these new style motors that they wanted to put out. I forgot what they called it. I think it was called the CB2 or something like that. And they pumped out all this money, and they shut down the plant. Right? Well, then they opened the plant up again, and they launched those motorcycles, right? They put them into production. They spent all that money on the ads. Come check us out, blah, blah, blah. Bam, just like that, they shut it down. They shut that plant down because they had a shortage of parts. But really, I don't know. But like this guy says, that, these guys are going to drive Harley out of business so they can swoop in and take the stock. Plus also, they got to squash us. They got to squash us because who's the ones that really stand up for anything in this country? I was going to say truckers because we used to at one time, but that's changed though, dude. Everybody just, keeps their mouth shut because they're afraid of losing their job, And I told them, well, you're just going to keep putting up with this shit, and you're going to lose your job anyway. I mean, see, everybody's saying that, the trucking industry is booming. It's not really booming, man. As it booms, they shrink out the small guy, right? And they swoop in and get his company, and then the next company, and then the next company, and the next company. So who ends up on? There's going to be five major trucking companies. You got Schneider, you got J.B. Hunt, you got Warner, I've been out of the business for three years. I had to come out for health reasons and stuff, but they're just gobbling up on the mom and pop shops. You made something decent with your company, and you get forced out. Okay, it's all political. Everything's political. All these woke corporations are buying out everything, right? Like the George Soroses and the Charles Schwabs and all these guys, that sit on the G7 board, a lot of you don't know what it is because Americans don't pay attention anymore. There's a 5-minute meme, there's a meme on Facebook, so they're telling me this, that, and the other, and everybody goes, yeah, I'm being offended, this, that, and stuff. We're becoming such a wussy country, man. Now we've got a woke military. I'm trying to bite my tongue because, I'm just up and fresh start here again. I was on all this stuff years back. I got to try to get back into business and stuff. So I got to watch what I say. Otherwise, I'll be deplatformed and probably doxxed and harassed. But, all you wackos, I could care less what you think, you want to be an idiot, that's fine. You can believe in all these things, I'm making a shirt right now. It's called "Your Fantasy Is Not My Reality." If you want to live that way, that's fine. You just leave me alone. Remember we used to say live and let live? But these tolerant lefties, they're the worst in all the lefties that follow them and kiss their ass. They're the ones that you bitched about in the first frickin' place. Just stick your head right up their ass and you just keep following them and falling for their bullshit, They don't give a shit about you. I found that out a long time ago. See, I used to vote Democrat because, they're for the people, they're for the working man. It's been going a long time. Plus, there's some other hidden things in history that most Democrats never know about. But it's kind of funny watching them catching on now, And that's what's scaring these guys. And that's why they're pushing so hard right now, because Trump came in, and don't get me wrong, man, I'm a Trump supporter, but I don't agree with everything he says or does, but what I've seen him do is better than any president I've seen do in my 67 years of living on this planet. But anyways, I'm going to keep this short. We'll see if you like it. If you like it, hit the like button, share it, subscribe. I promise I will be bringing a lot of stuff to you. And as the show gets better, I'm working on a site right now Well, it's actually going to be in YouTube too, but it's going to have. I got to try to get monetized as fast as I can so I can start making some extra money to buy the equipment that really bring you guys a better show. And like I said, I spent 25 years driving over the road, and you know, I don't know how many times I'd get layover somewhere for 3-4 days, and I just had nothing to do. I got tired of hanging out in the TV room at the truck stop, and spending money. So I'd be out in the truck following all my research I was doing at the time. First, I set out to prove to myself that the Bible wasn't true. Second, I set out to prove to myself that Jesus wasn't who he claimed to be. It didn't work out that way. But just, and when I had my website before, I had a lot of stuff, and everybody said, "Oh, Bubba, you're a conspiracy theorist." Yeah. You know why? Because the world runs on conspiracies, man. And why is that? Because when there's power in this, there's always a conspiracy. It's been going on since the beginning of time. And everybody conspires to do something. So, and who's been right now? All us conspiracy theorists, all of a sudden everybody's going, "Oh, Bubba, you were right." Pay attention, man. We've been the watchers. Things I said 25 years ago, people thought I was working out of my tree. It's just like years ago when I was a kid. We watched all these sci-fi movies. Buck Rogers in the 21st century, and we had a ray gun. Well, hey, we got ray guns now. We got laser guns that can cut through metal and use as weapons. We got that. And now we're finding out that all those conspiracy theories and all those people that warned you about UFOs and aliens and stuff, it's coming out in the open. A lot of you don't want to believe it. And you won't believe it. See, some people will never believe you, even if the fucking thing came up and slapped them in the head, spanked them on the ass, whatever. They just won't believe it. They won't believe it. Because they've been so brainwashed that they can't believe it. See, as a Christian, I even run into what my Christian friends say. They tell me that, "Hey, Bob, you're wrong, man. You're going against God." No, man, God is my Lord and my Master. He's my King and my Savior. But there's more to it. He did not just create the earth out of an endless universe with billions and billions and billions and billions of stars and planetary solar systems. Just in the Milky Way, there's 160 billion, estimated now, 160 billion stars in the Milky Way. That's our galaxy. We're just a small little solar system, right? What we got? 9 planets. The sun and that, and 160 billion. That's like, I live in Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes. That'd be like saying there's only fish in one lake, right? Well, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share, and I got a lot of things in mind that's going to come back and check it out. Bye-bye.